Working?
What are you doing?
I'm looking for a funny intro. My name is Tyler. This is my 2016 Focus ST track car. I chose a Focus because I originally had a Focus before this one. It was just a base model automatic. I used it as a daily. My other track car blew up on me. I blew the motor and I had to get rid of it. So I was like, you know what? Since I don't have a track car anymore and I need something I can drive on the daily and be reliable, a Focus ST is your answer. So I haven't done much to this car. I just stick with basic necessities. What breaks I fix. I've just made it breathe better, so I have a K&N drop filter with a Mountune intake, and then I'm running Mountune's tune with the Cobb access port. I just put in a colder step down NGK spark plugs, pretty much an exhaust custom pipes, cut off the muffler. I did it because one, it steps out from the crowd. Everybody does like a $300 exhaust or even upwards to $2,000 exhausts on their car. These are a Pep Boy special. MagnaFlow tips, they're 3 1/4 inches, both of them, and I said, fuck it.
Perfect. I hope
Cut bitches when you pass them.
How's it going, everybody? This is Tyler. Nice to meet you, sir. We just met right now. We have not known each other pretty much our whole lives, so let's give the ST a go.
Yes. With some slight bolt-ons, you have the brake on.
No, I don't.
You can cut that out, right?
Expert car reviewer.
Alright,
so about this car, so how much does this car weigh?
it's about the same as your Camaro. It's about 33 on average. And then this is the basic ST1. It doesn't have any bells and whistles, no sunroof, no heated seats, nothing crazy, because I just wanted a practical, reliable, daily track car.
Well, it's quick as shit.
Yeah. There's the main reason, quick as shit.
Yeah. I like cars that you don't have to be chill with. You can just like, now bam, bam, no, let's go. And it just wants to go. And this is the epitome of cars like that, pretty much.
I've known a lot of people who have learned how to drive stick on a Focus, whether it be a stock Focus or a tuned Focus. You can learn them on
turning
anywhere.
radius. Nice.
Not bad. You're having so much fun.
This car is fun, man. It's so fun. Like, it's... I get it. I get it when people buy STs. It's different. It's really... on paper, it's like, you know, you could get, there's a lot of options you could go for.
Yeah.
But this is a 5-door hatchback.
Yep.
And this might be the most fun car I've ever driven. Like it's very quick.
Yep.
It corners well.
Yep.
It's not like trying to be like super serious and like the best at like drag racing, track times, lap time, you know, all that stuff. But this thing is, it's pushy too with the torque. Like, all right, foot to the floor. It's quick. It responds really quick.
And even at 3,000 RPM, it wants to pull you everywhere.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah. There's a lot of torque down low. This car happily does a lot of things you ask for it.
And what you mentioned before, it will do track days, cornering, drag strips, and people do all of it. I mean, they specialize in, but this is a good all-around platform. The only reason I wouldn't have bought this car is if they made a sedan version of this car, because I just like sedans. But I was like, you know what? I need the practicality of like hauling stuff around, because whatever the world may bring me, like Emily and I go camping a lot, and it's just on track days I can put all my tools in here. I can hold a set of tires for someone who needs
the capabilities, my car and yours, very close. Drive completely different. They're completely different cars, but the actual like what you're allowed to do and not fuck up, very close. Like you can just like any corner that I would like, I could drive this car exactly how I drive my car around these canyons.
You can break this back end loose and still feel confident.
Yeah.
And not feel like you're gonna lose it and spin out. It's such a gratifying experience to have this car just take you wherever the hell it wants and be safe.
Yeah.
Although it does want to kill you. Like if you think you're better than this car, it will kill you. I've seen so many people in STs and RSs, the all-wheel drive even, wreck them because they think they're too good and they're better than the car, and they wreck them. You need to have respect for your car, my car, with this amount of power, this amount of torque. Because, like I said, you have 100 miles on this car.
It's a healthy amount of torque.
Yeah, it really is. But it's enough to get you in trouble.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I seriously.
But if you're just having fun, you're cool.
Yeah.
You're good. It's like 320 foot-pounds of torque, I think, with the tune, and then I have 265 horsepower.
Yeah.
I mean, so all that torque's available from 2 grand to red line. It's there all the time.
Dude, it's just. It's fucking great, dude. This, like, it's funny because, like, I can do these same speeds in my car, but it's just, it's chill. My car's so chill. This car's not chill. This is the most unchill car I've ever driven. I mean, people could even reference my other reviews and just look at how I drive other people's cars. Granted, they're not my close friend. I don't want to, like, beat up their car, and I don't know what it's capable of, but I mean, even if I came to you and I was a stranger driving your car, I reviewed a Prelude, I was in a Supra, I reviewed Justin's Mustang. And Justin's Mustang is very capable. I like it a lot, but this, you can just go, you can go quick right away, as I say.
And not lose control.
People design cars because they want to sell it, obviously.
Yeah.
And a good way to do that is what's the 0 to 60? What's the lap times? How much grip do it have? How wide are the tires? What can it do?
This car was developed on the Nürburgring. That is the worst way to do it.
It's like this car, this Focus ST, it feels like it was designed by someone who wants to have the most fun possible for the lowest amount of money.
Yeah.
Like this is way more fun than, I mean, you could probably go in you could freaking be cruising in M5 with all the power under your right foot.
Yeah.
It's probably just not the same vibe, you know?
Yeah.
Like this is such a happy, like, let's go!
And mind you, this isn't even the
that takes it way better than my car, actually.
Really?
Yeah, so it wasn't that
I
bad.
hopped this. I was like, woo.
Oh yeah, you're good.
Mind you, this is only an extra maybe $500 to get it like this.
Oh, so worth it.
So worth it.
I mean, okay. I don't have the out angle, but look at the response. You can just hear it. Ready? Here we go. And then it's a turbo car, dude. Turbo cars are usually do not respond like that.
There's no lag to the point where you have boost before you hit the pedal.
It's like, I think he's gonna floor it. Oh, that is a minivan we have crossed. It's all right. We'll flip it, and then that'll
go all the way there. I saw your little whip at the end of this.
You see my slow little whip.
Yeah, you're like, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, there you go. That's the conclusion for this car. This is the most fun car I've ever driven because when we drove it in the canyons through the LA forest.
Yes.
I was trying to follow you, keep up with you, and I didn't know that area. Yeah. I know these roads very well. Yeah. So now that like I don't have to think about where am I going and like how fast can it go. Yeah. This car is fun as fuck.
I will admit one thing, you're definitely a lot more comfortable in this car than I am in your car. Your car is hard to learn.
It is. It has a huge learning curve.
That Camaro is tough to learn. This thing's
easy as hell, dude. It's just short throw. Oh, you know what? You know why I've gotten a lot better at driving this? Yeah. This drives like my Accord.
Oh yeah,
it really does. It's down to do stuff. But my Accord is 1/10 as fast. But
I blame that on the fact that Ford and Mazda work together a lot more than people realize, and this has some very Mazda feel to it. It has Japanese characteristics. Nice. Kind of Mitsubishi. It's got a Mitsubishi.
Apparently, yeah.
Yeah. So like,
I just love it. You can half throttle this, and it throws you back in the seat.
Yep.
And when you let off, you can just tell, oh, we were really picking up speed there.
And I get 32 miles per gallon highway. What's up?
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Same here, and I get like 14
Stock
city.
form, this thing gets 38.
Damn.
But I fucked that up.
Where does your power taper off anyway?
About 5.
It's funny, dude. When I heard that comment, oh, Johnny Lieberman is his name from Motor Trend.
Yeah.
He said, I just reviewed Lamborghini Huracan, the new 2015 model, and the turn-in of this ST, the initial turn-in, is identical.
That's awesome.
And I feel it. That like this is the best turn-in I've ever felt. It's happy. It's just like, oh, you want to go this way? Okay, that's fine. It's totally fine. We'll just go this way then. Maybe that's my car.
Right.
Oh, we'll flip it.
Oh God, again.
Alright. Let's get it.
Oh God. Zoom in on my face when you do that. I love how you're backing up to a blind hill. Just turning. Luckily for that backup camera.
There's no one here.
You say that, but there's a minivan coming at one point.
I know, he was flying like 100 down the street. This shifter is the most interesting thing about this car.
Yeah.
It's, I mean, it's not the most interesting thing, but it's the thing that like, that's a feel, I guess. I don't know how to feel about it. I like it. If I'd trade you my shifter because it's just easier. Like, yeah. I like the way mine feels. It feels more like macho and like more.
You're like, oh,
it feels like there's a little more mechanical parts you can actually feel through your hand on mine, but it's harder to use. It really is, and it doesn't like to just flop into gear. This boings into gear.
Yeah, it really wants you to shift.
It's going right there, huh? Oh, geez, this thing. It's like stiff but comfy at the same time.
Right.
It just is.
Like any car ride is hard after a couple hours. This doesn't like beat you up.
No, this is good. This is good daily, man. It's oh yeah, how much was this car?
It was 28.
Twinsies.
Yeah.
If you're gonna drive, 300 miles a day on your commute, okay, get a Camaro. You know, it looks awesome. If you want to do more power mods in the future, you could probably, if the diff will handle it, if it's the same diff they use out of like the Z01, you could run power to the moon and back in that thing, and it'll put it down too if you put the tires on it.
Yep.
But if you just do normal driving, a daily driver, and you want it to be fun going to the grocery store around your neighborhood.
Oh yeah.
Fucking Focus ST, dude. This is the jam.
With your hater pipes in the back.
With the hater pipes. This car.
I really can't wait to hear the sound clip of this thing. Like in here.
He's got a fuzzy mic.
Yeah, you didn't see that, did you, motherfucker?
Right,
You're not getting any ad revenue because I just said motherfucker. Hey, you can come back in a year and review it again. Hey, Tyler finally managed to wash his car.
We're back because his car is clean this time. And he has 300 more horsepower, that's not good.
Yeah, that's wow. Yeah, get those shiny little fucks.
Get those shiny little fucks, Tyler Sobiak. Yeah.